멈춰서도 괜찮아 아무 이유도 모르는 채 달릴 필요 없어 꿈이 없어도 괜찮아 잠시 행복을 느끼 내 순간 마시며 저음의 술을 얼른가 보며 넌 괜찮을 거야 여긴 내 섹션 손을 놓지 마 라이라이라이 미로 속에서 마이라이라이 절대 날 놓치면 안돼 You love me 마이라이라이 손을 놓지 마 마이라이라이 더 가까이 와 마이라이라이 절대 엇갈리면 안돼 You love me.
Hey guys, it's Lori and welcome back to my channel. I apologize for not being online for the past 9 months because I've been focusing on my studies and academics and stuff, and hopefully returning to make some video content for you guys. Since it's the summertime, I would most likely have more time to make some DIYs for you guys, so make sure to send in suggestions and stay tuned. Importantly, stay 10 out of 10. Let's get started. The first DIY I have right here is the BTS logo. I went on ahead and used their most recent logo, but you guys can definitely use anyone from their different eras of time. I went on ahead and print out this one online. As well, you will need some paint and some paint brushes. So I went on ahead and purchased the shirt at a local craft store for around $2. And honestly, you guys can use any old shirts that you have to revamp them and just make this to your own liking. So then I went on ahead and used my pencil, which in this cut I did use a pencil, to trace around my logo, and then afterwards peeled off the logo to paint the inside of the logo with a paintbrush. If you are using a dark colored shirt, I would suggest using a more lighter color for the design because it will show more. And if you're using a lighter shirt, I would use a darker color. And in order for the paint to show up, I used acrylic paints, and that may take a few 2 or 3 coats in order for the logo to look pretty decent. Next DIY is my most favorite, so what you're going to need is a t-shirt, a foam brush, and as well as some watered down paint. Hence the name, you're literally watering down paint, so choose any color that you'd like. But however, if you decide to skip this part, it's totally fine. But this I found was an alternative sort of way to tie-dye your shirt without using expensive tie-dye. For a more pastel tie-dye, I went ahead and put some splotches all over my white shirt, and then I washed the paint off of my shirt. And that does sound kind of a little bit weird, but then afterwards, I hung up the shirt overnight and then I put it into the washing machine to make the cloth more soft. And if you notice that overnight that your shirt does harden, which it did for me, it's totally okay. Go ahead and do a spray water all over your material, and then afterwards throw your shirt into the drying machine, not washing machine, drying machine, for about 15 minutes. Right here, I'm using my paintbrush to trace around Tata's head. As you may notice that his face is a little bit lopsided on the one side of the heart. And then afterwards, I use my paintbrush to paint the insides of the heart. So you guys can use any BT21 character that you would like. I personally chose Tata because he's honestly the cute one, and well, all of them are cute, but I personally chose him because I love Taehyung and he's my bias wrecker. But yeah, make this yours. Because the red was more darker than the yellow that I used for his beak or mouth, I went on ahead and did a white coating under his beak or mouth, and then after I waited for about 15 minutes to apply the yellow paint, and then used my Q-tip to draw the straight line for his mouth line. Though it was a more time-consuming sort of project, I totally loved the outcome of it, and the paint definitely gave it a more playful and happier sort of style to it. This last design here was kind of an attempt to make Bangtan into a 90s sort of t-shirt, and I went on ahead and took out my stencil, my acrylic paints, and my paint brushes. Honestly, it didn't come out the way that I wanted to, but sometimes things in life do not come out the way that we want to, but it's okay. We carry on and have a great time with what we can manage to do, and you know, and look back at our mistakes and improve from them. That's my life's lesson to you guys. And with the 3 paints, I went on ahead and mixed them together to make a more sort of peach color for the t-shirt. Instead of using my paintbrush, I went on ahead and used the tip of my pencil to trace around the letters with the red paint. Personally, because I felt that this would give a more precise sort of stencil that once I paint it in, it will be more easier. About 15 minutes once I let the paint dry, I went on ahead and took off the stencil and then used my paintbrush to paint the insides of the letters. This font was a little bit difficult, honestly, to follow with the pencil, and I messed up a little bit on my stencils, but that's okay because I carried on and made a t-shirt. Afterwards, you would see in the video that I went on ahead and drew Bangtan, well, specifically wrote Bangtan under the design so that it will be more, hopefully, legible. Unfortunately, I lost the footage on drawing the second design and adding the dots between the letters to make a follow the theme of friends, but however, I did do that, and you might have seen that in the intro of the video, so feel free to go ahead and do the same. This t-shirt didn't really come out the way that I wanted to, however, I was pretty satisfied with it, because the mistakes that you made are the mistakes that you learn from, and it helps you grow as a person and into your future, and just looking back at it is just really great to see how much you've grown. So anywho, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you do use these ideas, make sure to send me some pictures because I would love to see them and have you guys try them out. And so yeah, make sure to leave some comments and suggestions for my next videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!